So watching this channel, you're probably going to be happy to see me running on some actual technical trails for once and giving these outsoles a decent test. So welcome to another video. I'm in the Nike Wildhorse 8 today. So how I see it, this Wildhorse 8 is positioned as basically the daily trainer kind of workhorse shoe. So I've done about 110 kilometers or something like that in this shoe, and to be honest, I do really enjoy the ride here. So these trails are very rocky and uneven, but they're not wet. Whoa, this is very uneven camber as well, and this is where the upper lockdown really comes into play here. You're just not slipping side to side at all. Man, this is steep. Just feels very, very secure. This is a very, very steep hill. Weight is 295 grams in my size 40, which is quite hefty, to be honest. So what are you actually getting for this weight? Well, the cushioning, it's good, but it's nothing to write home about. It's not the most energetic ride. You're basically getting a daily trainer plodder here, and for that it's just kind of hard to make a case for this shoe. So not only is this a heavy shoe, but it also feels poorly balanced. It seems like most of the weight is back here in the heel. I just feel like this part back here is so clunky and it really gets in the way. So why do I always have to feel myself talking on the uphills? But I just wanted to say, this is where you really feel the weight and how it's balanced back in the heel. Like, it really feels like it's dragging you down. Just makes it a bit harder work to pick up your feet. So the main issue with this shoe, is the weight. A bit of road here, and it's not exactly ideal for road. Just feel that this rubber material they use is very hard. You can sort of feel the lugs. I do actually really like the midsole in this. This React foam, it feels quite a bit softer than what Nike used in their road shoes, like the Pegasus, until they switched it to React X. But the problem is, this shoe is slow. It's so heavy. The React does feel nice, but it just doesn't really pick up the pace. So this is sort of reserved for your easiest slow plods. Like, there's just nothing nimble about this shoe. Just feels a bit like a brick. So this shoe kind of pigeonholes itself into being a very easy day kind of plodder, and that's basically all it does. It's also a fairly flat ride. There's no rocker to speak of here. It feels pretty natural. I would say this would actually make a great hiking shoe, or just a daily kind of lifestyle shoe, because it looks great. So one big plus of this shoe is it is super comfortable. It just wraps around the foot well. There's no hot spots from anything. It's a well padded tongue, but it's not too puffy. Good heel counter, and just if you look at this, you can already see it. This is actually a surprisingly wide and accommodating fit, especially for a Nike shoe that tend to run quite narrow. So this is very difficult terrain to run on for me. Deep grass, it's very uneven. It's basically perfect for this. So it does great in dry conditions, but in the wet, the shoe is pretty poor. And I can't really show you that today, because it's another very hot and dry day. So you just have to take my word for it. So these stairs are wood, and I can already tell if it was wet today, like this place would be absolutely treacherous. So this is incredibly steep here, even if you can't really tell. And this is all loose rocks and gravel. This would basically be impossible in any kind of road shoe. And here I have to say, the Wildhorse 8 grip really does well in these types of conditions. So I actually forgot to check how much mileage I've done in these, but it must be something around 110, 120 kilometers. And if we look at the durability here, I've got nothing. These lugs look basically untouched, not worn down at all. Upper is fine. So if anything, I predict this is going to be a very, very durable shoe. So I think Nike really has to do something about this weight here, because this shoe has potential. If only they could get it down 30 grams or something, make it a bit more reasonable, then this could be a very, very good kind of daily, rugged, robust trail running option. So overall, the shoe is super comfortable, it's super stable, it has a nice cushioned ride, but it's still sort of a hard one to recommend when you can just get the Zegama for not that much more money. Basically what it comes down to is it's just too heavy. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Really appreciate if you like and subscribe and all that. And yeah, I'll say see you on the next one then. Bye.